This lesson took me so much disappointment, so much frustration and time to really understand. Bro, nobody really wants to see you succeed. You might say, oh, my parents, my family wants me to succeed, but they don't want you to succeed per se. They just want you to be safe. That's how we operate in the Muslim community. That's our mentality. Now, this is not meant to be a sad video in any way. I just came to my old university. I used to come here like quite a long time ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I'm sitting here on a holiday in a different state. Just came to South Australia. There's like a beach over there. My work is paying me to be on this holiday. I got a wrestling competition coming up in a few days. About to meet my friend out here. He's gonna come in. We're gonna do some training, bro. When I think back, I just remember my times here being so frustrating. Even though life was so easy, bro. I had no competitions coming up. I was just chilling. But my life was just so stale because I was listening to everybody else tell me how to live my life. Everybody was like, you have to stay at university for your whole life. Stay there for 10 years if you can. Go get a side job at some restaurant and just go all in at university, try to pay off your tuition. Statistically, bro, that's what I was supposed to do. As Muslim men, most of us got so much family and people around us telling me to do this, to do that. And statistically, we're all just gonna be, living a traditional average life. For some of us, that's brilliant, bro. Stick to that. But if you're anything like me, then you're not gonna be satisfied with it. So I'll tell you my story and we'll see which path actually works for you better. The only time I started making progress is when I started doing almost the opposite of what my family was telling me to do. Now, I'm not talking about going to haram things, that's a separate topic. I wanted to go compete in martial arts. I wanted to go beat the hell out of people. I had this aggression, anger built up inside me. And my family was like, no, that's dangerous. You're going to get hurt. You can't do that. I was like, I'm going to go work in a sales shop, like selling health insurance. I want to get into that. And my parents were like, no, that's too risky, right? Stick to university. What if you can't sell anything? You're not going to make any money. At first, I wanted to listen to them because, we have to honor our parents. But no, I couldn't physically do it. And maybe you can relate to this. If you genuinely feel like that, and you watch these videos from me, from people like Andrew Tate, and you look at us and you don't take any of our advice on board, you're an idiot, bro. Because our whole life we've been restricted to the information around us. That's why our family thinks the way they do, because university is the only way they know how to succeed. They haven't had people who became rich online. Now you have access to this information, so you can actually start improving your life the way we did. Now you might look at me and say, bro, who even are you? You're a loser. I don't have to listen to you. And maybe you have a point. I'm not some, billionaire on a yacht. Obviously, I'm in some university where I'm not even enrolled in. Fair enough. But you'd be a complete idiot if you think you don't have anything to learn from my experience. Because I've done some pretty impressive things, bro. Like, I'm not here to be arrogant or anything, but I've done some things that you probably should be doing, but you're not. Now, the first step for you is to start to realize that nobody really cares about you. Nobody wants you to become the man you're meant to be because they don't know who you're meant to be. A lot of people get these jobs like engineering or something and they think, oh, my job cares about me so much, they would never abandon me. And this is such a stupid, dangerous mentality that, you're going to get fired one day for doing some completely normal thing, and then you're going to be jobless. And you're like, oh, I thought people cared about me. Alternatively, people follow their family's advice their whole life. My parents told me to do this. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? Now what do I do? And then as they get older, they're in a position where they hate their life and they start to get really angry and bitter at them because they're like, well, I thought you cared about me, but now I'm a loser. And I don't want you to end up in that position because that would be my biggest fear in life, honestly. Now, for example, I have a lot of friends who work really serious jobs, like maybe a lawyer or mining or engineering, and they are so determined to make their job happy with them so that they are less likely to get fired. And I understand that. Like, I understand you don't want to get fired. Obviously, I don't want to get fired. But what you really need to be focusing on in this capitalist world we live in, you need to be looking to build your own value. You need to be looking to build your resume up to make you look like that you know what you're doing. And that way, even if you get fired, you can probably go get a better job. So why would you make yourself purposefully reliant on something? Like, you shouldn't be reliant on anything as a Muslim man, bro. You shouldn't be reliant on your family. You shouldn't be reliant on people around you, your teachers, your university, anything. You have to have your own self-esteem. You need to say, I'm a G. If I want to, I can start a business, and you should be able to do it because you took some business courses. You should be like, I can get a job anywhere I want because I have good experience and I have a good resume. And that way, when you live your life, you're just going to be free. And it doesn't mean you're going to be lonely, bro. You can still go out and make friends and whatnot, but the point is you cannot be reliant on them. That's hell, bro. That's the one place you do not want to be. And the funny thing is, when you start living your life like that, is you get so much motivation to improve the hell out of yourself. Because you suddenly realize that it's just you against the world in one way or another. Everybody comes to that realization. That's when you look into start building your own online business. That's when you start learning how to fight. That's when you start hitting the gym. Because now suddenly you're like, it's a free world. There's so many opportunities for you. And if you don't have fear of being stuck in one place, if you're not afraid of your lifestyle, like all the things around you, your university, your job, if you don't care if it falls apart because you know you can rebuild it, life becomes so different. When I started living like that, literally my health became better, bro. Like I'm just not getting sick, I'm getting in a better shape. Everything is just becoming easier. Because you have a lot less stuff to worry about. Right now, you're probably thinking, what is my boss thinking about me? What is my university? What are my teachers? What are my family thinking about me? And when you drop all that load, you suddenly start floating up. It's insane, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know why people don't come to this realization early on in life. If you find any value in this video, subscribe to my channel. All we do in this community, we look out for each other. We try to build each other up. And watch out for that next video. It's gonna give you a bit of a pump. That's all I can tell you.